Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new gift with purchase, which is going to be coming out here in the month of November 2023. In addition to that, I want to talk about some castles in the Lego room because I think it's time to do something in regards to castles. So I do have the new GWP on hand. It is Lego set 40601. It is 365 pieces and comes with 2 minifigures. And it is known as Majisto's Magical Workshop. And the really cool thing about this set is it actually commemorates the 30th anniversary of the original set, which is Lego set 6048, had 185 pieces and actually came out in 1993. So 30 years later, we are getting a GWP, which is a recreation of that set. Now, unfortunately, I don't know the exact details of this gift with purchase, but I believe it's going to be available the weekend before Black Friday. So that is the 18th and 19th. And then it will also be available during the weekend of Black Friday as well, which is the 24th through the 27th. In regards to threshold, like the amount that you have to spend to get this GWP, it has been rumored that it is going to be $250 US. But this set is already listed on the Lego website, and I'm sure they're going to release the official details of how to get it, probably when this video is released or a little bit after. Yeah, it's pretty cool that this is a remake of a set that came out in 1993, and now it's a GWP. The original set had 185 pieces. It came with 2 minifigures, Majisto, and also a male Dragon Knight. I really like the packaging of this gift with purchase. We've got the workshop, the 2 minifigures, the band going around the bottom that says limited edition, and then there's a really nice background of the trees, mountain, sun, and also a seagull. This set was actually sent to me early by Lego to reveal and review, so thank you so much for that. On the back side of the packaging, we can see how this set can open up, and there's also some minifig accessories. Inside the box was a small instruction manual. This set comes with 2 minifigures. We have Majisto in blue. He's got a very nice beard, wizarding hat, and comes with a trans yellow wand that has a star on the end of it. And then there is a female Dragon Knight that comes with a really nice looking torso with blue arms. I like the print detailing on that as well. And she's got some nice armor as well. The helmet can be removed from our Lion Knight and replaced with hair. She only has 1 face. I've removed Majisto's hat and beard so you can see some of the print detailing on his face. However, there is no print detailing on his torso at all. I find that a missed opportunity. He is supposed to be holding that little hand accessory there. Not sure what that indicates. Maybe he's like casting a spell or something. But look at this. I've got a classic Majisto minifigure from 1994 that came from my Majisto's Tower set. And he has torso print detailing, which is pretty rad. I wish they would have carried that over because, in fact, the minifigure found in the original Majisto's Magical Workshop actually had print detailing as well. There is some print detailing on the backside of the Dragon Knight's torso, and I really like her shoulder armor. So this is the new workshop. Unfortunately, I don't have the original one to compare it with. That would be pretty cool. I do have Majisto's Tower, which is a pretty neat set. It comes with 2 Dragon Knights that have some pretty awesome accessories there. Some print details on that arch and also on this panel, and a really neat looking fabric flag. Plus, we've got Majisto's Chariot. How neat is that? This is one of the oldest sets in my Lego room. Once again, it's from 1994. So the front of the Magical Workshop is locked with a 1x2 jumper and that little print piece right there. That is the front door. Then we have the patio over top. There is vegetation on either side. There's this little window that can be opened up. Those are 1x2 sticker elements. And then there are some battle axes right here and also some swords. They can be used as decoration or you can pose them with your minifigs. Also, there are 2 spears on the top of the workshop. We've got like this really cool triangular red and black roof. It's held in at that angle using some Technic pins. You can see them right there. We've got some more vegetation on this side here, branching off the side of the workshop, and also more on this side. There are some of the rectangular rock pieces that go into the foundation of the build. Some flowers on this side and also on the other side. And then there's some masonry work back here. So we've got some masonry bricks. You can see some hinges because of course this hinge is open. There's also some light gray slopes and cheese slopes. The window can open up, and after the castle is unlocked by removing that 1x2 jumper from the front door, we're able to open it as well. We saw those hinges on the back there, so it'll hinge open just like that. So it opens right up, and then we can see some of the interior details. There is a chest right there, a pot, and you can take that ladder up to the second floor. And over here we have Majisto's spell book, which has his wand and some script. And that is actually a sticker element, and that sits beside 2 goblets. The chest does sit in there empty, but the set does come with a few extra pieces. Maybe you can stick an extra lock print piece in there, or a spare wand, maybe a feather, or maybe you've got a bunch of weapons or treasure in your inventory that you can stick in there as well. So we've got some details in the interior, and there are 2 spots for minifigures. And you can also see these gold windows right there. When you close it up, you can see that there's actually a notch in the roof panels. So minifigures can be sort of looking out those windows. Plus, there's like a little spot where you could position maybe a minifigure even. Like there is a jumper there, so technically I can take Majisto and stick him on the outside just like that. There is also like a chimney detail back here as well, I think. So there we have the Majisto's Magical Workshop GWP. I think it's a pretty cool set that commemorates the 30th anniversary of a classic set. I would like to see maybe some print pieces, maybe one for the model, and then maybe if the torso of Majisto had some print on it as well, that would be pretty cool. And it would closer represent the one from the classic sets, like this guy right here in his chariot out front of his tower. And look at the cool print pieces here too, along with the fabric. Granted, this is like an official set that they sell. It's not a GWP, but still, at least one print piece might have been pretty neat. So here we go, everybody. It's perfect. Now when you walk into the Lego room, you see Majisto's tower and Majisto's workshop. I put it on the bulkhead shelf right up here. 2 beauties. That's sweet. I want to do something one day with Lego castles. I've like attempted to build a medieval area several times, and it didn't really work out because it was underneath a Lego city, and you know, I hurt my back, and I was like, oh, I don't want to build stuff under the Lego city. You can't really see it, it's hard to access, and it's hard to work on. So what I decided to do was just build a medieval scene on the back side of my Lego city on the raised platform. So it starts over here with the blacksmith, and then the custom horse stable with the pond, and the path leading to the different places, such as the medieval jousting right here, which I actually expanded with some bleachers, and also a concession stand over here. And then I custom built like all the mills plates for all of this stuff and made it look pretty cool with all the landscaping detailing. And that leads into the Lion Knight's castle, which is pretty cool on its own custom plate there, lifted up sort of higher than these ones. So I wanted this landscape to sort of go up and down like a wave. And then over there we have another set, which is a remake of a classic, which is the Forceman hideout. Pretty cool. We've got like this sweet scene over here. I love having a look at this. There's like the little creek running through, connecting to the moat of the Lion Knight's castle. We've got another wizard up top there, and then the airstrip, the 8 Studs house, and the Mountain View Observatory. So I've done a pretty good job of like building a medieval scene in the backside of my city, but I've always wanted to create a larger one. And when I was creating the larger one underneath the Lego city, I actually built this massive castle right here. So I took 2 of the I can't remember what castle that is. I can't remember the exact name of it. Just can't think of it right now, but I actually took 2 of them and I made like this custom base for it with the moat and all like the landscaping details and all the rock work as well, raising it up 6 bricks. And then I built this massive version of this castle, which looks cool, right? Like this thing is pretty sweet. There's a king right back there. And this is my only like semi-custom castle, although it does take some of the original design concepts of that, but just like doubles it. I think it's pretty sweet, right? But what I would like to do is actually take all of the parts from these 2 rebrickable models up here And those are two like rebrickable models that use 3 sets each. So believe it or not, that is 6 sets of the Creator 3-in-1 medieval castle. Like, these sets are absolutely fantastic. Like, they are great rebrickable models, but I was thinking to myself, what I should do is take all the parts from that and all the parts from that, part it all out, and build one massive castle. That would be so cool. I just don't know where I would put it in the Lego room. That's the issue. These sort of just fit nicely on the back, on the raised platform, and then those fit nicely on that shelf. So if I combine the two to build one giant one, where would I put it? That's the issue. Do I really want to build a custom scene down here? There's like no room. How am I supposed to work down here? How am I supposed to enjoy it? I just don't think that's worth it, to be honest. So with that in mind, it's sort of hard sometimes to become motivated to do things like that, because it's like, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to get rid of? Am I going to get rid of my zoo? No way, that's fully custom. I would rather get rid of stuff that's not fully custom to build custom stuff. There's no point in getting rid of the things that I've worked so hard on creating. Like, when you start over there by the Ferris wheel and you go around the perimeter of the Lego city, and like all the landscaping and stuff, it just looks so good. There'd be no way that I'm getting rid of any of that. But then it's like modular building, so I really want to get rid of this and that. And if I want to make a huge impact, I'd have to get rid of like a ton of them. I'd have to get rid of like 6 or 7 of them to clear 6 or 7 or 8 or 10 base plates or whatever it is to make room for this, or for massive projects. And then I've got this like big winter village going right now with the massive ski slope. This is like my diorama area, which has been over doubled, right? In like size wise, it's been over doubled. But now it's like, I'm thinking to myself, oh man, should I have allocated this much space to the winter village? And I think to myself, yes, absolutely I should have, because when it's done, it's going to look fantastic. And I can't wait to have this ski slope done. So I want to do something in regards to medieval and in regards to castles. But at this point, it's just sort of like give and take. And I'm sure one day I'll figure it out. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed my reveal and rant about Lego castles here in the Lego room. Remember to check out the Lego store the weekend before Black Friday and Black Friday weekend as well to get yourself one of those if you are interested. And make sure you stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out here in the near future on my channel. Have a great day. Farewell.